Iron Sword, Wizard and Warriors 2. They got Fabio to do the cover, kind of like all these old fantasy novels. It's kind of weird. Anyways, Fabio's on it. It's the sequel to Wizards and Warriors. I played it like a couple times when I was a kid. This one's got a lot more structure to it. Like each level, you have to find some sort of animal. Like in the first one, it's a hawk, and he'll lift you to the clouds where you can fight the wind boss. And you fight a boss, one of every element. And one of the levels, there's like a huge like rat or gopher or something, and you give him this golden chalice, and he'll let you through to fight the fire boss or whatever. And then at the end of the whole thing, you fight all the elements at once. And then the wizard Malkil, who was the last master of Wizards of Warriors 1, he comes back in this other form, and you have to fight him as the last boss. It's a mega hard boss fight. Like it took me a really, really long time to do. But this game has a password system where it'll record all the items and stuff you have. And you get upgrades to swords, lots of items, lots of stuff you can do. They introduced shops in this. You can buy stuff in shops. Really good sequel. Similar, but added a lot more stuff. I still like the original a lot better. Wizards of Warriors 3, I never got super into. I never played it when I was a kid, but I bought it because I liked the first two so much. Recently I bought it, like within the last year. It's turned pretty much into like a total like RPG, and there's like different costumes you wear. There's a thief costume, a wizard costume, and like the original like Wizards and Warriors costume, which basically turns your guy into different classes. You can be a warrior, a mage, or a rogue type thief. And I didn't really like that much. It's too different from the rest of them, but it's still an okay game. I haven't gotten really far into it though. Immortal, totally weird RPG. Never heard of it. I bought it strictly because of the awesome picture. I was at a flea market and saw the awesome picture. I like never heard of this game. Look at that picture. I'm gonna buy it. So I did, and it's a really effing hard RPG, but like Dungeons and Dragons, dungeon crawler like RPG. Lots of puzzles to figure out. Lots of people to talk to. It's really good. You should check it out if anyone's interested in those types of games. The combat system is really cool. When you fight somebody, it goes into a thing, and you have a fatigue meter and a life meter, and you need to dodge. Like you can dodge. If you hold the button and move the thing around, it's to dodge in any direction. Kind of like Fight Night, I guess. And if you hold the button and move the cross around, it's to attack. And so you dodge, and I don't know. It's really good. Pretty advanced for NES, I think. A Boy and His Blob. Pretty underrated game, I think. This game's awesome. It's like a weird platformer. You're a kid, and there's this blob that follows you around all the time, and you collect these different jelly beans. Oh, they're remaking this shit, I think, for the Wii. Like a downloadable game, maybe? I heard little news about it, which is kind of exciting. Whole new graphics and everything. But you're a kid. There's this blob that follows you around. This just thing that bounces around with you. I don't know what it is. You get these jelly beans, and you throw them at the blob, and he eats them, and each jelly bean turns him into something, and that's how you like play the game. Like if you need to get something somewhere high, you can throw him jelly bean at him, he turns into a trampoline. You can jump really high. If you need to, goddamn, I haven't played it in a long time. If you need to get to like his planet, you get to the blob's planet. You throw him a jelly bean, he turns into a rocket, and you fly into space, and you get to his planet. That's how you like travel the planets. What else is there? You give him a cinnamon one, he turns into a blowtorch, and that's how you can like burn away spider webs to get through to another area. I can't remember right now. It's been a long time since I played, but there's tons of different jelly beans. They do tons of different things. One turns into a pogo stick, jump around, I think. Anyways, it's really good. Really like innovative platformer, I think. Here's the two only boxed NES games I have. For whatever reason, they just came boxed on eBay, which is cool. Uninvited. They're both by the same company too. They're both the same type of game. It's like a point-and-click adventure. Like, here's screenshots on the back. Like, you go into a room like that, and then there's a ghost in the hallway. How do you deal with the ghost? There's all these options. Hit the ghost, talk to the ghost. You can go through your items, use ghost spray on ghost. Ghost will go away. It's basically a point-and-click adventure. You walk around, you collect everything you can, because you know you're going to use it somewhere else. So, like, if you find the ghost repellent, carry it with you, because the ghost is going to show up at some point. I really liked it. It's really good. Lots of story. It's like an interactive novel, basically. Really, it describes a lot of things. It's all text. Oh, by the way, the story of it, it's really cool. It's modern day. You crash your car. Your sister was in the car with you, but she's not there anymore. And when you wake up, there's a weird mansion, and you have to go through the mansion and try to find your sister. The mansion has this necromancer that used to live there, and he's really evil, and it's like a haunted mansion basically. It's really cool, scary. The other one I have that's the same is I think more popular. People may have heard of it. Shadowgate. It's the same type of game in a fantasy setting, dungeon crawler setting. This next section is arcade classics. They're like huge in the arcade and ported to the NES. It's a pretty small section. Spy Hunter, top down, shoot stuff from your car, use gadgets. Pretty crappy on the NES. Donkey Kong Classics. This has Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. And maybe something else like Donkey Kong Math, I think. I don't know if it does. But anyways, Donkey Kong arcade game. Gauntlet. Not as good as the arcade or other versions. This is the way the console is, but the label's kind of upside down. It's black cartridge. But I love all the Gauntlet games. Defender. This game's cool because UFOs come down and pick up like pedestrians, and then you have to shoot the UFOs, and then save the pedestrians that are getting like sucked into the light. It's like kind of side scroll. It's like there's like a map, and it's like this huge. You have to kill all the aliens. You just fly back and forth in this little plane, and shoot all the aliens away from all the people. Millipede. It's basically Centipede on the NES. Rollerball, pinball game. Pretty awesome. Alright, that was one drawer. This next section is puzzle games. There's only like 4. Or Tetris type games. Arkanoid. It's like Breakthrough. Just a ball. There's all these bricks up here, and it's like Pong, but against all the bricks, not against another player. Everyone knows this type of game. It's really cool. You hit the bricks, things fall down. You get power-ups. You can turn your little Pong paddle into missiles and just shoot all the bricks. That's the best one. Power-up, it turns your ball into 3 balls and try to juggle them all so they'll kill all the bricks. And once you kill all the bricks, you progress to the next level. Pretty classic. Like it a lot. Tetris. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. The original Tetris on NES. Solstice. I could talk forever about this game, but there's another video that does that already. I replied to this guy Pt.2, who's a YouTuber. He's pretty awesome. He asked the question what was underrated games. I replied to it. So watch my other video to find out about this game. It's a really intricate puzzling platformer. I drew all these maps. Like this is the area, different areas of the game. That's the key to the first map. Basically, you travel through all these areas, and a lot of the rooms are like puzzles you have to figure out. And you're this wizard, somebody stole your girlfriend. That's the plot to every NES game, you know, Mario and all that. Somebody stole your girlfriend. I don't know. Watch the other video. It's a really short video. It's a video response to underrated games. I covered 3 games in it. This is one of them, and I describe a lot about it. So check it out, or look it up. Just look it up on YouTube to try to figure out what it is. Because if you've never heard of it, like I did, I just got it on eBay randomly. It's a really good. It's one of my favorite NES games now. Marble Madness. Kind of like the graphics like really wowed me as a kid. It looked really 3D, this isometric view, and you roll this marble around the whole playing field. Paperboy. Everyone knows this. They had it on Genesis too. I have the Genesis version as well. They're pretty much the same game, just with better graphics. But this is the one I had when I was a kid. Paperboy on NES. Alright, this next section, it's like a sports section. First one, even though this isn't like a real sport, it's just an awesome TV show. American Gladiators. It's an okay NES game. I don't know, I like it a lot. You do a lot of the events, like the wall, climb the wall, another gladiator chases you and tries to pull you down. It's weird how you call it climb the wall. You have to press A and then B and then A and then B like really fast, and that will like A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Like A is the right side of your body, B is the left side of your body. And you just like press it and he'll climb the wall really fast, and there's a gladiator chasing you, and you can't touch any of it. And it's a super long wall, and you can't touch any of the sides, you'll fall down. It's pretty awesome though. A lot of the other events like the joust where you try to knock the gladiator off the paddle. It's really, I don't know. I played it when I was a kid. I liked it a lot, so I bought it again. John Elway's Quarterback Club. It's a really crappy football game, but it's the only one I had when I was a kid on NES. And I bought it again for nostalgic reasons, playing it the other day. I bought it pretty recently, and I don't know, it's a pretty good game. Look at how dopey though John Elway looks. Oh, and it's not officially licensed, so all the teams just say like a city and nothing else. But look at him, man, in his football helmet. He's like wearing a collared shirt. He's not even wearing his uniform and a football helmet. And look how he's holding the NES controller. He's not even like, I don't even know. You guys can see, pretty stupid. John Elway obviously doesn't even know how to play Nintendo. But it's a really bad game. But I liked it a lot when I was a kid, and I enjoy playing it now. We played it a decent amount with my brother.